Guys, guess what? The first good news I've heard in a while. Russia's starting to do productive things. Surprising, I know, I know. The war in Ukraine has not been going that well, in my opinion. But guess what? They're starting to get a large foothold in Africa, like they did in the Soviet Union times. But they collapsed a long time ago. But now that they're getting new stuff like that, it's really good. But my main worry is that Africa is just very unstable. There's a lot of going up. There's a lot of going on there. Like, well, there's so much going on because, well, there's so many different. Well, because the colonial powers made really bad borders, and there's so many terrorist groups there that it causes those issues, and that's why stuff like that happens a lot. But Russia sort of military group originally did most of the stuff, but it's slowly being fashioned out because Russia's opting to go for a more controlled thing that's more close to the government than an independent uh what you call sorry, an independent country to go control the African things like that. And yeah, and that's why they basically that's why a lot of they're because Africa has like crucial resources and it'd be crucial allies to have if they were going against the Westerns. And they're also thinking about bringing China into this situation too, and that'd be horrible for us, but really good for them. And I'm proud of them for actually making a good decision. It's just that the African land, just the African countries in general, are very unstable because of all the things that go on there. And yeah, basically, I'm not the best dude to do this. I just learn about topics, I start talking about them, and I should just stay focused. If you want to learn more, I recommend going to websites, searching this up. Search this up on YouTube. I'm pretty sure there should be better places for people to teach you. As I learned this from oh, another video is very reliable. But yeah, it's also it makes sense because oh crap, it makes sense because the Soviet Union did this and it was actually very helpful for them. And now that Russia and China are actually teaming up to go in Africa, and who they've actually been doing this for a long time. It's just that well, they just hid it really well. It was very hidden, and nobody really pays attention to Africa for some reason, or at least the big Western superpowers pay attention to Africa. But yeah, and wait, never mind. But they do pay attention to the Africa, but not like other yeah other things that are going on there, and that causes this and allows this to happen, and that is probably going to be the biggest issue for America in the future, as they've already Russia has already like they've gotten $2 billion worth of money from the African land, and it's all in gold. They could have a lot more we just don't know about, because this is just because we noticed it. And there's a lot more to this that might actually be a big threat to the United States, but it also might be a big threat for Russia itself because controlling land like this and ruining relationships with the African countries that could ruin the future of other campaigns like that. And well, I personally think this is a good. They've done this in the past, and other things have been tested like this, and they do fail. But their progress so far has actually been pretty good. And well, hopefully they actually succeed. It'd be fun to see a new revelation. And Russia's finally made a good decision so far.